Hello and welcome to a quick demo of the new SRUI call logs filters section. Now in the previous video, we've already covered the different columns that are available, the plethora of information which the customers can now access on the SRUI. They can also download that information. Now in this video, we'll focus more on the filters that are available and how that helps in filtering down the information. Now, we'll start off with the configure column section. Now in the configure columns, all of the columns that are available have been added. So the ones in blue are the mandatory columns that you cannot, uncheck these. But if you were to, let's say, uncheck any of the columns apart from these, you can. Now, other than that, if you were to search by a customer or agent number, you can simply type that into the search field. If you wanted to run a search for historical data, you can go back up to a year using the custom date section. Now, the major upgrade has been in the filters section. Starting off, we have the first filter, which is the solution filter, which will help us in filtering down the calls basis the solution type. The next filter is the plans filter, basically which enables you to search via an SR number. The third type of filter available is if you want to search by a user who is added in the system. The next column, the next filter available is the campaign ID. Now in the campaign ID, if your account is being used for generating a bulk OBD campaign or a dialer based campaign and you have the campaign ID, you can run a search basis the campaign ID. If you want to run a search basis the call action, you have these actions available. Now these actions were also there in the old SRUI, so this is just carrying forward that particular section. Next is the call duration. Now what we've added here is we've given 3 or 4 different types of call duration segments, wherein if you were to just search for calls under 30 seconds, you just click on that and you click apply and the API will filter the data out. Now if you wanted to search for a specific duration, you can put that in terms of minutes and seconds, hit apply and the API will fetch the result for you. Moving forward, we now have a call status filter. Now apart from that, you also have new additions like the customer status and the agent status columns. Moving forward, you have the disposition available. Now, if your account has the disposition facility available wherein your users or the agents are taking dispositions on the call, you can use this column to filter out the data basis the disposition. Next would be the calling mode. If you're using the soft phone services provided, then you can opt for filtering the calls out basis the soft phone or the phone. Now, phone filter is applicable for all the users who are either using a mobile number or a landline number to answer calls. Whereas the soft phone is related to the soft phone ID or the SIP ID, which is mapped to a particular user. The last filter is the others filter, which basically allows you to filter calls for sticky agent related calls. Now this filter will be applicable for call center accounts, wherein if you have a queue wherein a sticky agent functionality has been enabled. Any of these filters that you want to utilize, you just select the filter and click apply and the API will fetch the data for you. Thank you. And that is all for the demo.